I was originally planning on having this video up the day after Bridge to the Turnabout. And it's easy to see why. Why is that? Because it's been a 3-month journey. A 3-month journey of me covering the entire Ace Attorney Trilogy. Yet again. I have already done this on the DS many years ago. And then I did it again on the Nintendo 3DS when it came out. Just a bit overdue is all. And now this on the Nintendo Switch. It's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing how people remember me just because of that. To be honest, I really am thankful to all of you who have taken the time to join me on the premieres and whatnot. So yeah, this video is threefold. The first is being a big fat thank you to everyone who has shown their support for the premieres of all 3 Ace Attorney games, and the fact that I had to take a few liberties to make them worth your while. And the second being what's next. The second being that, yeah, I haven't decided on what the next premiere will be. But after consideration, it's going to be Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order. And you know, me covering that is going to take me quite a while. It really is, because I have like a lot of other games I need to finish. Sekiro being one of them, and it turns out that, yeah, to get access to all the endings, I need to actually beat the game twice. I'm not kidding. I gotta beat the game twice in order to make sure of it. But I got plenty of time for that, and I'm hoping to make sure I don't disappoint all of you. So, once the main thing ends, I'm gonna have to do a second playthrough off screen just so that way I can not only be able to reach the end game, but also have what I need to unlock the remaining 2 endings. Yeah, there are a total of 4 endings in Sekiro, and you already saw the first one. Now I gotta move on to the second. And then I gotta do playthrough number 2, New Game Plus, to unlock the last 2. So it's going to be such a ride. A torturous ride at best. There's also the Crash Insane Trilogy, the online racer. And to be honest, I really am happy that the series is actually doing well. You guys really like it. And it's going to continue on until hopefully the Grand Prix end, or when I at least get close enough. Because my original plan is to at least have it like 13 episodes. 13 episodes isn't long, but it's worth it all the same, so that way you guys can get like plenty of content. Because Friday is the release of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, and the week after is Fire Emblem 3 Houses. And that's a doozy and a half. I'll be explaining that on the mid-month update. But yeah, I've got a lot on my plate. And there's also Tiny Metal Full Metal Rumble, which I've already recorded a few chapters, and you guys are going to be seeing them. And it's going to be quite a ride. But my only request is that to those who have been watching me with the premieres of Ace Attorney, please show your support on every other thing that I've done, because I've tried so hard to branch out into other things, and all I get sometimes is little to no love. And that's sad, especially what's happening on YouTube right now. I will be explaining it in more detail in the mid-month update, but bottom line is that things are just rather meh. Because views ain't going up, they're just still on a consistent line. No change whatsoever. I don't know what's happening. Mostly because of the fact that either people are moving on from YouTube or what. But like I said, I'll explain it there. The third and last one is that the future. And yeah, one of my plans is to do Dai Gyakuten Saiban, aka the Great Ace Attorney. Unfortunately, due to some problems that I've had a few months ago, my Mac pretty much bit the dust, aka Deadly Queen Bomb Type 3 bites the dust, or rather Deadly Queen Act 3 bites the dust. Basically, I'm using my laptop and I don't want to push it to its limits. Even though it has helped me out a lot, I don't want to push it too hard. Which is why throughout most of my updates, I'm always telling people that, yeah, I ask that if you want to help out, please chip in to help out so that way I can get an all-in-one PC, so that way I can work on not only Dai Gyakuten Saiban, but everything else to come. Since with 3DS emulation, I may plan on doing other things. Or maybe I may go back one more time and just do like 3DS stuff again, like Detective Pikachu, because everybody's all moved on from the 3DS onto the Nintendo Switch. And yes, I'll be providing my thoughts on the Switch Lite when we get to it, but bottom line is, if you want to help me out so that way I could get an all-in-one PC so I can continue to do what I do best, there's a link in the description below where you can. Not only that, you also notice that I always post at the beginning of every video that if you enjoy the content that I produce, consider supporting me on Patreon. And sadly, it hasn't been doing much well either way. But it's not going to stop me from trying. I'm going to keep trying until hopefully something happens. Because I've tried no matter what to hopefully get things growing, but nothing. I'm not worried about it. I'm just a bit bummed. I'm just a bit bummed that things are going downhill. Will this stop me? Probably not. But bottom line is, if you want to help out, there are many ways. You can donate to me. You can support me on Patreon. You name it. There are many ways. None of this is mandatory. Why would it be? Besides, I'm also chipping in to get the all-in-one PC. I already got money saved up, and I'm going to continue saving up until at least Black Friday, November. When Black Friday does come, I'll hopefully get an all-in-one PC, and I can hopefully get myself back to work. So bottom line is this. To everyone who has been watching the Ace Attorney premieres and showing their love and support for them, you guys have my sincerest thanks. I can't say it enough how awesome it is doing this. Because the reason was because I wanted to interact with all of you when these premieres happen. Not to mention find a new way to get more people into it. Hey, at least I tried, right? But who knows what's going to happen. I'm waiting for when Capcom releases the second trilogy, and when they do, expect them to return. That I promise you. So I got nothing else to say other than thank you from the bottom of my sincere heart. And yeah, look forward to more content as the time goes on. There is no update, no Rise of the TMNT review today because we may not be getting new episodes for a while. When they do come, expect reviews. Although my Beast Morphers reviews leave a lot to be desired. I just wish more people were aware of it. But hopefully when the new episodes do come in, I'll make sure they're in on time and not be late. So yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you guys very much for your love for when I did the Ace Attorney Trilogy on Switch. And I hope that love will continue forward. So yeah, I will catch you on the flip side. This is Mega Man NG signing off. Peace out. See you next time. And thank you.